Muse Music Store and Mahaska County Conservation Board presents Eveland Access Summerfest Music by the River 2024, June 1st from noon to 10 p.m., featuring 8 musical artists with live music, activities like bingo, sand volleyball, and cornhole, food, and much, much more. It's a free event at the Eveland Access Campgrounds at 2890 Galveston Avenue, Oskaloosa. Bring a friend and have a lot of fun at the Eveland Access Summerfest 2024 Music by the River, June 1st from noon to 10 at the Eveland Access Campgrounds.
Knowing when to make the first cutting of alfalfa requires a couple of things. Understand the stages of plant growth and your forage goals on Successful Farming Radio.
Successful Farming Radio, providing information farmers need in the field, in the shop, and in the office. Committed to growing your business in agriculture.
Interact with Successful Farming on social media. Like us on Facebook at Successful Farming USA and follow us on X at Successful Farm for tips, ideas, timely news, and information from our editors. Find us on Instagram at successful_farming and love the latest photo or video. And take a look behind the scenes with our editors on TikTok at successful_farming.
Get the latest ag news, markets, weather, and more when you sign up for today's news from Successful Farming. Register at agriculture.com/newsletter for today's news, the free Successful Farming e-newsletter. Once a day, you'll get an email packed with relevant news hitting the ag industry online and around the nation, along with the 3 big things happening today. Visit agriculture.com/newsletter to subscribe to today's news from Successful Farming.
Timing the first cutting of alfalfa is both an art and a science. The calendar isn't a reliable method because weather conditions can vary so much from year to year. Harvesting alfalfa should depend on your objectives and the relative feed value you need from it. Bruce Anderson is an extension forage specialist at the University of Nebraska. He says one way of knowing when to cut is understanding the stages of growth. As alfalfa gets taller, the forage quality changes.
We've seen that typically during that first growth in the year, the acid detergent fiber, the nutridetergent fiber, the digestibility of that nutridetergent fiber, they all change by nearly half a point per day during the springtime. The relative feed value, the RFQ, will often change 3 or 4 points per day as that alfalfa plant gets more mature.
Using a PQ stick or the scissors clip method and lab analysis can fine-tune when the alfalfa quality is where you want it to be. Anderson recommends repeating this every 2 to 3 days.
As we do that, we can see how fast the quality of our alfalfa is changing on a daily basis and use that rate of change to predict when the alfalfa will be at our desired level in the future. That way we can be ready for that harvest.
Good timing is critical because relative forage quality can drop 10 to 15 points between cutting and baling time. I'm Jody Henke. Learn more about cutting alfalfa to meet your forage goals at agriculture.com.